Hello everyone, this is Miskin Taranum, lecturer in zoology, Government Degree College for Women, Nalgonda, Telangana. Okay, Telangana state. Today I am discuss about the topic is metamorphosis in insects. This is the syllabus of BSc Zoology semester 1. Today's learning objectives are introduction of metamorphosis, types of metamorphosis, hormonal regulation of insect development. First of all, we will see introduction of metamorphosis. Okay, what is metamorphosis? Okay, the significance. Okay, the significant characteristic feature in insects biology is that they always hatch from the egg into a condition are morphologically different from that of the adult. Okay, a metamorphosis is nothing but the simple insects change. It's a simple it changes simple structures to complex structure. Okay, the changes occur in egg to adult stages are called metamorphosis. In order to reach the adult stage, they have to pass through a number of changes in form and structure, which are collectively called as metamorphosis, or it is also commonly called the radical changes which convert a larva into an adult constitute metamorphosis. The metamorphosis in insects is progressive as it leads to the development of complex organs. The life cycle of typical insects involve 4 stages. They are egg, larva, pupa and adult. In some insects, the young one is called nymph because the nymph is terrestrial in habitat. It is look like to adult except in size, coloration, a sexual immaturity and absence of wings. Okay, this type of nymph is present in cockroaches. Cockroaches lives in terrestrial in habitat. Cockroach lay eggs and the egg is produced a direct young one is called nymph. Nymph is look like similar to adult, but there is change. There is a except change, coloration, sexual immaturity and absence of wings. After a nymph is nymph is undergo metamorphosis, it can be developed into an adult. Next, in some other insects, the young one is aquatic in habitat and it is called naid. Okay, for example, dragonfly. Okay, so actually dragonfly is a arboreal in habitat, but it lay eggs and these eggs are hatched and it produces a young one is called naid. This naid is aquatic in nature, aquatic in habitat. After it is undergo metamorphosis, it can produce as a aerial adult. Okay, this type of metamorphosis is occur in dragonfly. And outstanding features of insects metamorphosis is egg-diasis or molting. Okay, insects metamorphosis. What happens in insects metamorphosis? In insects metamorphosis, insects are participated in egg-diasis or molting. Egg-diasis or molting nothing but the insects are converted into larva to pupae, egg to larva, larva to pupae. It loses their cuticle. Okay, it loses their cuticle, it loses their skin is called egg-diasis or molting. There are many molts in the life of an insects. Okay. Next, types of metamorphosis. Okay, insects show 5 types of metamorphosis. They are ametabolic metamorphosis, pyrometabolic metamorphosis, incomplete or hemimetabolic metamorphosis, holometabolic or complete metamorphosis, and fifth one is called hypermetabolic metamorphosis. First of all, we will see ametabolic metamorphosis. Ametabolic metamorphosis is occur in aterygotes. Okay, in previous class we will study aterygotes. What are the differences between aterygotes and pterygotes? Okay, aterygote. Okay, for best example for aterygotes are lepisma. Okay, lepisma is also commonly called silver fish. In lower insects, the young one which hatches from the egg is a miniature of the adult and it is called a nymph. It differs from the adult. Okay, in lepisma what happened, egg is hatches and it produces a young one. It produces a young one is called a imago. Okay, imago differ from the adult. It having immature reproductive organs. By several molting and growth, it becomes an adult. These insects are primitively wingless. Okay, these are primitively wingless. They are also called aterygote, that lepisma. Such insects are ametabolic because there is no metamorphosis is occur. Okay, no metamorphosis is occur, so they are called ametabolic metamorphosis. Ametabolic metamorphosis is occurring in silverfish or lepisma or lower insects. This is a silverfish. Okay, in silverfish what happens? Silverfish lay eggs and these eggs are hatched into young ones. This young one is called imago. This imago is look like to adult, but it is not a but it is having immature reproductive organs. By several molting and growth, it become an adult. Okay, next is called parometabolic. Okay, parometabolic metamorphosis. Pyrometabolic metamorphosis is occur in cockroaches. Cockroaches are terrestrial in habitat. Cockroach is also belonging to insecta. It is a pterygote. It is a wing. It is having wings. Okay, so they are called pterygotes. Okay, a pterygote. It is a terrestrial in habitat. It hatched eggs. Okay, in some insect the metamorphosis is gradual and the egg hatches into nymph. Okay, the egg hatches into nymph. This nymph have no wings. Okay, this nymph have no wings. It is look like to adult, but there is no mature reproductive organ. It is having immature reproductive organs, and also it is a prematurely wingless. After participating in many molts, they become adult. It form the wings by metamorphosis. Okay, this type of metamorphosis is occur in cockroaches. Okay, in cockroaches, egg is hatches into nymph. This nymph is terrestrial in habitat. This nymph is undergo metamorphosis. It become develop into a adult. Okay, next is called hemimetabolic or incomplete metamorphosis. Incomplete metamorphosis is occur in dragonflies. The egg hatches into an aquatic young ones. The egg hatches into an aquatic young ones are called nid. They are called nid. Egg hatches into aquatic young ones. They are called nid. During metamorphosis, the aquatic nid become aerial in adult. Okay, aerial in adult. This type of metamorphosis is called hemimetabolic or incomplete metamorphosis. This Incomplete metamorphosis is included in Odonta, Pelecoptera and Hymenoptera. Insects exhibits hemimetabolic metamorphosis. Okay. Next, holometabolic or complete metamorphosis. Holometabolic metamorphosis in Lepidoptera. Okay, in Lepidoptera, Lepidoptera, Coleoptera, Hymenoptera, Diphtheria, Siphonophora, etc. insects exhibits homometabolic metamorphosis. Homometabolic metamorphosis is also commonly called complete metamorphosis. The young hatches. Okay, the the young hatches from the egg is called a larva. Larva is very different from the adult structure. Larva forms mouth parts, legs, and in its mode of life, it leads, grows, moves about and undergoes ecdysis or molting. It can change into a pupa, which is often enclosed in a cocoon. Secret labial glands of larvae. Wings are developed internally from pocket of the hypodermis because wings develop from internal imaginal disc. These insects are also called endopterygotes. Okay. Appendages are formed muscles, trachea and part of the alimentary canal are replaced corresponding organs of the imago or adult. Such vast changes are called holometabolic metamorphosis. Okay, the post embryonic process occur in all insects. First, this grow into young, and the second is metamorphosis. Both processes are controlled by hormones of endocrine glands. Okay, holometabolic or complete metamorphosis is occur in Lepidoptera, Hymenoptera, Diphtheria, Siphonophora. Okay, Siphonophora insects. Okay, houseflies, mosquitoes, butterflies, honeybees, etc. Okay, this is about holometabolic. In holometabolic metamorphosis, what happened in 4 stages are there. They are egg stage is there, larval stage is there, pupa stage is there, and adult stage is there. Okay, and also houseflies also having egg stage, larva stage, pupa stage, and adult stage. This type of metamorphosis is called holometabolic or complete metamorphosis. Okay. Next, fifth one is called hypermetabolic metamorphosis. Hypermetabolic metamorphosis in winged insects that adult differ in several respects form a young. Such insects are said to undergo metamorphosis in becoming adult. The nymph which hatches from the egg has a general resemblance to the adult in body form. Insects showing this slight changes from nymph to adult are known as heterometabolic or gradual metamorphosis. Heterometabolic metamorphosis exhibits by Dictyoptera, Orthoptera, Isoptera, Hemiptera. Insects show heterometabolic metamorphosis. In heterometabolic metamorphosis, the changes from nymph to adult is gradual process in which form appendages, mouth parts, antennae and legs of the nymph grow directly into those of the adult. In hypermetabolic metamorphosis, what happened? In hypermetabolic metamorphosis, in some insects, there may be 2 or more larval stages in life history. And in addition to the, it is also having a pupa stage also. This type of metamorphosis is called hypermetabolic metamorphosis. In hypermetabolic metamorphosis, what happened? Okay, hypermetabolic metamorphosis is occur in Bristol beetle insects. In Bristol beetle insects, what happened? Egg is hatched into, okay, larva is undergo, okay, the larva is undergo 3 instars, okay, it completed in 3 stages, okay, and then it produces in its life cycle 2 or more larval stages are produced, and then their larval stages are undergo metamorphosis. They can produce pupa stage. This pupa is undergo metamorphosis, it can become a adult, okay. This type of metamorphosis is called hypermetabolic metamorphosis. Hypermetabolic metamorphosis is occur in Bristol beetle, okay. Next, hormonal regulation of insect development. In insect, metamorphosis is controlled by hormones. Sorry. In insects have 3 types of endocrine glands are there, okay. Both processes are controlled by which processes? Growth and metamorphosis. In insects, growth and metamorphosis is controlled by hormones of endocrine glands. There are insects have 3 types of endocrine glands. They are carpus cardiacum, carpus alletum and prothoracic gland. Okay. First of all, we will see what are the differences between endocrine glands and exocrine glands. Why they are called duct glands and ductless glands? Endocrine glands are called ductless glands. Okay. Why? Because they do not have any blood capillaries. So, they are called endocrine glands or ductless glands. Okay. First of all, we will see endocrine glands. Endocrine glands are ductless glands. Their secreting are usually released directly into the hemolymph or like blood of human. Endocrine system involved with the secretion of hormones commonly function in close coordination with one another. Insert the largest and most obvious endocrine glands are found in the prothorax just behind the head. Okay. So, endocrine glands are present in insects or prothorax just behind the head. Okay. Next, functions of endocrine glands. Okay. What are the functions of endocrine glands in insects? In insects, endocrine glands are regulating of molting or ecdysis, determination of form at metamorphosis. It is also participated in polymorphism. Endocrine glands are also participated in polymorphism. Endocrine glands also involved in reproduction, and endocrine glands also involved in regulation of pre-programmed cell death. This is about endocrine glands in insects. Okay. In insects, growth and metamorphosis is dependent on endocrine glands. Okay. Endocrine glands are situated in metamorphosis. Okay. In insects, metamorphosis is controlled by hormones. These hormones are released from the endocrine glands. Okay. Insects have 3 types of endocrine glands. One, carpus cardiacum, carpus alletum and prothoracic gland. First of all, we will see, okay, this is the structure of brain. Okay. This is the structure of this is the brain structure of insects. Okay, this is brain. This is a bilobed structure is called brain, and these orange color type strips are called neurosecretory cells. This ball is called carpus cardiacum, and this is called carpus alletum, and this is called prothoracic gland. Okay. Okay. In insects, metamorphosis is occur by okay, occur by three glands. They are corpus caardiacum, corpus corpora allata and prothoracic gland. Okay, corpus caardiacum. Corpus caardiacum is okay situated it behind the it's situated behind the brain, and it produces a corpus caardiacum produces a neurosecretory cells. Okay, corpus caardiacum produces a neurosecretory cells. These neurosecretory cells secretes neurohormones, are also commonly called brain hormone, neurohormone. These neurohormones are participated in connecting link between these neurohormones are participated in connecting link between neurons and endocrine system of insects. Okay, next, corpora allata. Okay, corpora allata, this is called, these bilobed ball like structures are called corpora allata. This corpora allata, an endocrine gland attached to the brain and secretes hormone. It secretes hormone is called juvenile hormone. It keeps the larva in the larval stage as long as it remains in the body. The larva cannot become the adult when this hormone is decreases. The larva becomes the adult. Okay, when insect's body juvenile hormones is excess releases, then the larva is become into the larval stage. It cannot undergo molting, cannot undergo metamorphosis, they cannot produce a adult stage. When the hormone is decreases, the larva become undergo metamorphosis and it can produce a adult stage. Okay, next, prothoracic gland. Okay, prothoracic glands are a pair of small glands in the first thoracic segment. Okay, prothoracic gland in insects, a pair of prothoracic glands are present. They are small glands. They are present at the first thoracic segment of insect. The brain contains, okay, the brain contains neurosecretory cells. These cells secrete a hormone is called brain hormone. Okay, brain hormone. Neurosecretory cells releases a neurohormone. Neurohormone is also commonly called a brain hormone. It stimulates the prothoracic gland. Okay, prothoracic gland. This gland secretes a hormone called ecdysis. Okay, prothoracic gland secretes. Okay, this is prothoracic gland. Prothoracic gland secretes a hormone is called ecdysone. The ecdysone induces molting, growth and differentiation of insects. This hormone converts the larva into an adult. Okay, this larva converts into an adult. Okay, prothoracic gland. Okay, this is prothoracic gland releasing a hormone is called ecdysone. Ecdysone is participated in molting growth of insects. Okay, it is participated in larval stage. It is participated in pupa and it can produce SA. Okay, it includes molting, growth and differentiation. This hormone converts the larva into an adult. Okay, larva is converted into pupa, pupa is converted into an adult stage. Okay, prothoracic gland main function is it induces molting, growth and differentiation. This hormone convert the larva into an adult. Okay, this is hormonal regulation of insects, hormonal regulation of insect growth. Okay, the insect development. Today's concluded topic is metamorphosis. metamorphosis. What is metamorphosis? What is metamorphosis? The radical changes which convert a larva into an adult constitute is called metamorphosis, or it is also commonly called a period, okay, during the period of post embryonic growth. The changes an insects undergo to become an imago or adult are collectively called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is derived from two words, meta and morpha. Okay, meta and morpha. Meta means many. Okay, morpha means changes. Okay, many. Meta means change, morpha means form, changes form. Okay, metamorpha means changes formed in insects. Okay. Okay, metamorphosis. Okay, metamorphosis is 5 types. They are ametabolic, pyrometabolic, hemimetabolic, and holometabolic metamorphosis and hypermetabolic metamorphosis. Ametabolic metamorphosis is occur in lower insects or pterygoids like silverfish or lepisma. Okay, and pyrometabolic metamorphosis is occur in cockroaches. Next, hemimetabolic metamorphosis is occur in hemimetabolic metamorphosis is occur in dragonfly. Actually, dragonfly is a terrestrial in arboreal in habitat, but it is participated in participated in reproduction. It is produces a young one is called nade. Nade is a aquatic in habitat. After it is undergo many molds, it can produce a aerial adult. Okay, this type of metamorphosis is called hemimetabolic. Next, holometabolic. Okay, holometabolic is also commonly called complete metamorphosis. Okay, complete metamorphosis is occur in some insects like diphtheria, hymenoptera, lepidoptera. Okay, next siphonoptera insects like house flies, honeybees, mosquitoes, butterflies show holometabolic or hemimetabolic metamorphosis. In holometabolic metamorphosis, what happened? In hemimetabolic metamorphosis, there are 4 stages are there, namely egg, larva, pupa, and adult. So this type of metamorphosis is called holo or complete metamorphosis. Next, hypermetabolic metamorphosis. Hypermetabolic metamorphosis is occur in bristle beetle. In hypermetabolic, what happened? There in life cycle 2 or more larval stages are occur. These two or more larval stages are are participated in molting. Then they can produce a pupa. Then this pupa is can undergo ecdysis. They can become a adult. This type of metamorphosis is called hypermetabolic metamorphosis. In insects, metamorphosis nothing but growth and development. Okay, growth and development is depending on the endocrine glands. Insects having three types of endocrine glands. There are corpus caardiacum, corpora allata, prothoracic glands. Okay, corpus caardiacum produces a neurosecretory cells which secretes neurohormone. Okay, which is connecting link between neurons and endocrine system. Next, corpora allata. Corpora allata attached to the brain and they can produce a juvenile hormone. Its main function is juvenile. When the insects releases excess amount of juvenile hormone, it keeps the larva in the larval stages in lifelong. But when the juvenile hormone is decreases, then the larva become undergo metamorphosis. They can produce a adult stage. Okay, next gland is called prothoracic glands. Okay, prothoracic glands are a pair of prothoracic glands are present in insects in first thoracic segments. They are small glands. Okay, they secretes brain hormone is, okay, brain hormone is, okay, brain hormone is stimulates the prothoracic gland. It secretes a hormone is called ecdysone. Ecdysone is participated in insect molting, growth and differentiation. This hormone converts the larva into an adult. Okay, prothoracic gland is participated in conversion of larva into an adult. Juvenile hormone also participated in larva into an adult, but when it is decreased, low amount of juvenile hormone is participated in conversion of larva into an adult. Excess juvenile hormone released in insects, then the larva is become larval stages in lifelong. Okay, next, this is about metamorphosis. Okay, this is about metamorphosis in insects. Okay, thank you everyone, thank you one and all.